semjen chiru delek shuye dang chapji do semjen tamji ge dondo zobe sangji ge gobang togo yu di chedu chening ge yu nyambe samba cha chenwa changcho semge kun long do dang ne zeno shue.
Good evening, everyone, and touch the leg. Please listen to Dharma with vast motivation of bodhicitta, thinking that I would like to become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings.
Tene da kan shepar jewe chune dewara shepa dungi da shingamgi kebar do melamgi kebar tizo shuere di nane da tangbo 첼레바 용라 belgi jewe melam namba che di shu sene 다들이 rinchen bema nambar melomdang shingi kebara shue da jambal sharcho lokso sangje gi shin dine sangje gi shin gange lung dungi chemanye debana da de taringido 당뭐 강조 지딩이 감치 그래도 천레바 용다 bel기 제베 신감디 나란서 되는 강gelung이 찍기다 제매장 지단 대비 파르나 다디 지딩 강gelung이 듄기 제매기 장 대비기 파르나 지딩이 감 림보체당 덴바나 다 가당데 지딩이 감 생기미서 디 지딩이 감 림보체당 덴바나 대신세바 다좀바 양다버로 조베 상제 림보체당 다와당 베메 럽도 젬바 케바시지 자양기 젤보 세저와 쇼데 초싱 시라 최장 던진 장조선바 남라 택바 준비 최담 바식 된바 예도.
So what we are going to talk about tonight is to continue from the last week. We are talking about the great aspirations of the seven Tathagatas and their pure land and so forth. And out of seven, we have done the first one, which is called the Superkruti Nama Shri Raja, and today the second Buddha, Swarash Gosha Raja, or his translation of English is Bhagavan Tathagata Arhata Samyasam Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of ability, adored with jewels, moon and lotus. In Tibetan, his name is Rinpoche Dang, Dawa Dang, Peme Rabdu Gempa, Keba Ziji, Daeng Gyapola Chan. His name is that. And his pure land is even more far than the previous one. Previous one, which was called the pure land cannot be defeated by others, is passing beyond the scent of one river Ganges. Here, in this, it says 7 river Ganges. So the sutra says, Manjushri, to continue, the Buddha is continuing his conversation with Manjushri. So because he was teaching to Manjushri, he keeps saying Manjushri. Manjushri, to the east of this Buddha field, after passing, Buddha fields as innumerable as the scent of the 7 river Ganges. So before we have only 1 river Ganges, now we have 7 river Ganges. So this is even more far from here in the eastern direction. Bhagavan Tathagata Arhata Samyasam Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of ability, adorned with jewels, moon and lotus, or his Sanskrit name is Swara Gosha Raja, lives in a world which possesses preciousness. Rinpoche dan Demba in Tibetan. So name of this the world where he lives is called a world which possesses preciousness. And he is teaching Dharma there right now. He is showing only the talk of Mahayana to the Bodhisattvas. Manjushri, while practicing on the conduct of Bodhisattva path, this Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhata Samyasam Buddha made 8 great aspiration prayers.
잠발 대신 셔바 저좀바 양다바라 조베 상제 대 장조 선비 제바 제바나 멜람 쳔보 제다보 대기정 담멜람 쳔보 넘바 제다바 제강셰나 대멜람 쳔보 당보네 강게체 다 마음베 뒤나 라나메바 양다바라 조베 장주 원바로 조바라 상제바 되나 샘제 강다 신례기 레기 타당 카제 되네 도거기 제도 신례 코나라 전에 최주별 기고가 마토바당 양 총라거데 영화 나족몽에 그라라네 총라 영네 되네 강소 최주배기 고가 매바도 대낭신다 지딩기 레 나족발은 몽에 계위 최남래 용소 냠바당 지계위기 최주배 고가 매다 마도원 장초기 셈 일러 제발에 용서 냠데 장초기 셈 게다 냠는 제발에 제야래 냠 군다 제야기 고가 마토바 매바는 대다 거루의 동을 남래 용서 마타로와 마주르지 다 대소 탐지 단다 코르이기 동에 나올래 마타로와 덴델 하데 요레 인나양 데네 나다 마오 반노 마도 상지베 거스 녜 밍트 바더니 데네 디 마타로와 말루버 타로와 주르지 세네 다 말음당 버티는 소소로 코르이 동에 남 용와당 가와당 나와당 치와당 냥엔당 맹학된바당 둥엘와당 이메데와당 툭반남용와 대다 다 된대기 녀몽베기 이게 레라 때네 되네 강소 둥엘 코난용네 최두배 고가 마도하는 대다 다기 튀 다기 민일라 내신 다기 민이기 제베 대덕라나메바 양다버 조베 장정 엄버 조버 상제기 버도 삼마탁도 되네 그메발라 고와 괴당 세메발라 사와당 뚱와메발라 뚱와당 꼼바남라 뚱와당 대나신 롱주 나초바당 용수 제바당 데네 노르당 두당 이당 세르남 데네 베들 첨보 먹어버려 데네 대다 탐제라 중월이 줄지 토벌이 줄지 세네다 말합니다.
Out of his 8 great aspirations, the first one was, he said, when I become a Buddha in the future, by attaining the perfect, complete, and unsurpassed enlightenment, those beings who become far from virtuous activities by various distractions because of having interesting to the agriculture work and business, who become far from the recollecting the bodhicitta, and so they are not free from the suffering of samsara. So when people are engaged in the samsaric activities such as business or trade and agriculture work, and they have no time for Dharma practice, that's why their Dharma practice is declining, and they are getting far and far from the Dharma and from the recollection of the bodhicitta. Therefore, they are not free from suffering of samsara. They experience the suffering of samsara individually. They experience old age, sickness, death, misery, lament, sufferings, mental problems, and fight. By my power, by having my name in their minds, and by reciting my name mentally, may they get clothes, those who are naked, or those who have nothing to wear. May they get clothes. May they get food, who are hungry and have nothing to eat. May they get drinks, who are thirsty and have nothing to drink. And may they get wealth, who are poor, enjoyment, riches, grants, jewels, and gold, as soon as they think of them, until they become a Buddha by attaining the perfect, complete, and unsurpassed enlightenment.
되네 다 당보 상제기 말람라 때네 상제 다 첼레바 용라 별게제 말이요. 린젠도 만나마르는 케바세지 자양기 집에 센더발라 되네는 롱제 분홍소바중 롱제 대양 세바 메바 공내 공도 별외기 체도 되네 계획 최 남기 넘버 별와 줄지 제보 대화라 롱제 신도 다동 마음발라 롱제 공내 공도 별외기 체도 계획이 최 되네 진바 추름서 발라 소바 라 전내 되네 대장 롱제 다 동 대화 담지 공내 공도 별와 줄지 장주기 셈 일라제바다 메들와 줄지 되네 년송기 동해라서바 탐제 시위기 체도 년송기 동해라서바레 돌위기 체도나 되네 뒤로 남바긴도 장주기 셈 일라제바다 메들와 계직장 되네 장주기 셈당 뒤다도 들어 메버리 줄지 대라 때네 년송 숨당 셈제 닐위 동일 탐지레 되네 용서 타로와 줄지 전에 말한다면 다디 펜저리 찍제나 대게 장조 셈당 메들워 제발라 때네 되네 대장 상지 개발세지 다양이 제본난신 마랑 초기 양 되네 년송기 셈젠 탐제 동헬레 동헬 탐제레 용수 잡아라 줄지 잡투바라 줄지 펜저리 뒤로 보지만
And his second great aspiration is not finished yet, is continuing. And then he further says, may the virtue, the phenomena of wholesome or virtuous phenomena keep increasing. So this is actually the causes of happiness and all the aspiration that he made just previously here. So if you can keep increasing your virtuous activities, then you will have the result of that until enlightenment. And then further he also says, they never be separated from from having bodhicitta in their mind. And therefore, may they be free from all lower realms, especially from the suffering of hell realms. So I think maybe also it says in the future, just like Buddha himself, by practicing well, just by hearing our name, also may it can cause other people to free from the lower realms and especially from the hell realm. We can understand in that way also.
Oh yeah. 다들 말하면 전부 당보디 다 당보디 도르두나 가래 세르잖아 다 상제 림보치당 변메다워로도 점하게 봐서지 자연기 제부 천저바담기데 알아서 내갑기 대화 되네 내갑기 동일당 대화 탐지시 대마세베 타르도기 대화 토백이 대도 되네 개화당 되네 장주기 셈 줄에 개화를 다 너도나 내갑기 대도 롱제당 타르도기 대화 되네 담배기 최라 롱제버 줄지 있는
So this is the first great aspiration. To make it short, the whole meaning of essence of this aspiration is he's making, may all sentient beings attain the happiness that temporarily and ultimately may all sentient beings enjoy the wealth of Dharma. And this is the essence of his first great aspiration.
다 디말람 전부 니바니 강기세 다 마음베 뒤나 라나메바 양다버 조베 장주 넘버 조버 상제바 되나 tong sumge tong chimbe jigdengi kamna gonga leke bam ngel neke bam dreshe leke bam jude kiwi semjen gangda da kene nambashi gang leke bege semjen inayamda sina gangda da dedal na jangwegi dungel dang 차위기 동엘당 제비 동엘당 꼼베 류용수 동신 동일기 초로에 냠탁바 대다 다기 투 다기 민 나람도 적진 대다기 다기 민 전바당 제베 제바삼기 뇌게 레기 드바 대다 용수 장월을 줄지 그다 차장 조금기 동일 강당강 예바 도르나 다 이도 명이기 초로와 강당강 예바 탐제 10월 줄지 세네 제부 차장 조금기 동일당 되네 디주 미기위 레기 디바 탐제 다 미기오 주제당 제바 용수 정월의 줄지 쓰는 말한다 바는 깨와 대양 타마르 줄지 다디 코로나 기위기 깨와 타마르 줄네 되네 강소 신감 다 다르와당 탐지기메 고방 토번 라나메바 양도버 조베 장정 엄마 조버 상제기 버도 상제기 고방 마토기 버도 केवे दुंगल थामजे ले ता ngelले केबा देशले केबा केवाला जोबे केवे दुंगल थामजे ले 용소 थारवार जोरजी लायुलवे लाये देवा न्योंवर जोरजी जेदाबो लायु लाये बु당보 마탐제 देवा गनेस न्योंगे योबा 대나신 참 심전 담 강소 대신셔바 대 첸퇴바 탐지기장 되네 라이 대와 용어를 줄지 세네 말한다
His second great aspiration prayer was that he said, when I become a Buddha in the future, by attaining the perfect, complete, and unsurpassed enlightenment, those beings who are born from eggs, from wombs, from heat and moisture, and miraculously born. These are the four different ways of taking birth, according to Buddhist philosophy. In this world of the, again, this term I translated literally as Tibetan. In Tibetan we have Tong Sum Gi Tong Khenpo. So I translate as the great thousand of the threefold thousands. And this is the literal translation, but if you need to know in detail, you have to study Abhidharma. Actually, this is 1 million. Actually. 1 followed by 90 is Tong Sum Ki Tong Khenpo, but that's the word how we use in Tibetan. So I just translate exactly how. Usually people translate just it says 1 billion word, but this is the correct number. But this is how we pronounce in Tibetan. Tong Sum Ki Tong Khenpo. So I translate as the great thousand of threefold thousands. And okay, those beings who are born from these four different ways and going through physical suffering and pain from cold, from heart, from hunger and thirst, and being tortured by feeling of suffering. So in short, what it is saying is all those beings who are experiencing unpleasant feelings, or by my power, by having proclaimed my name in their ears, by remembering my name, and by reciting my name, may their previous karmic obscuration be completely purified, which is the actual cause of all the problem, and may that life be the last one, which means may that particular life be the last one in the samsara. It doesn't mean he never reborn again. He could be reborn in a pure land or become liberated and so or become even Buddha. But what it means here when we say may that life be the last one means may that life be the last life in the samsara. May they be free from the suffering of birth until, so from the any kind of birth, until they become a Buddha by attaining the perfect, complete and unsurpassed enlightenment. May they experience the pleasures of the Deva realms.
Oh yeah. 다 디나 다 가서 믹스기 고발랭 거에 저 가리도스나 멜람 당로기 갑술라 되네 개위 최남기 넘버는 별로 주지 있으네 다 당보 제부 내갑기 대둑 되네 롱제 편선 소바를 중화당 타르도기 제부 상지기 고방 토베야기 멜람 잡아라 대양 주메발레 되네 중야 메바 다 상지기 멜람당 대수기 독제바 마도 되네 주메발레 중화 메바 인장 되네 강소 주디 되네 강소 라란소세기 주라 계획이 자와당 장적이 셈디 예바도 계고도 어디 다 주메발레 미중외기 다 고와도지 슈게 대땡어도 멜람당 바디 되네 니버디기 되네 가르된 것도 쓰나 양 저거 차장 조금기 동일 탐지 10월 줄지 세 값을라 양 가르쳐 레기 디바 탐지 용서 세바르 줄지 세 멜람 답고도 디인데 가르쳐나 주레당 녀몽디 마세나 동엘데 졸래기 탑시 매바 제보 동엘데 탑 졸래기 탑시 매바 인당 되네 데 미중에기 주 레당 녀몽 디바디 세고야기 되네 강소 고아디 슈글랭고 탐다.
So in these two great aspirations of this particular Buddha, the important point that we should understand from this is, in the first one, he says, may they all be free from any kind of suffering temporarily, and may their dharma increase, or dharma practice increase. So it shows that nothing is possible without cause and condition. Even he made a great aspiration that could be only the condition, but cause should have from our own side. We have to increase our dharma practice, and at the same time we have to increase our practice on the bodhicitta mind, and that is the real cause of the ultimate happiness. So we can understand that everything rely on cause and conditions. And then second one, the essential point we should understand is that he said, may their previous karmic obscuration be completely pacified. So without uprooting the cause of suffering, there will be no end of suffering. Even you can work with the particular suffering, but still if there is causes of suffering, you will get more. Therefore, we should understand that in order to completely get free from suffering, we have to work with the causes of suffering, and which are the karma and the obscuration of previous karma.
le jumre kelma de nama sangje begi tumo mayin begi keje chigro o di da gonzo shugi ko de to bachi no.
So indirectly we should understand this is also very unique extraordinary teaching on the cause and condition of Buddhist way.
Oh yeah. Da de melam chama sumbani 강기 세당 마음베 뒤나 라나 메바 양다버 조베 장정 엄마로 조버 상제바 되나 동숨기 동침베 지딩게 감디나 비메 강다 끝내년 뭐바 나쪽에 류용수 동싱스다 녀몽바 나쪽이다 네 number not so用的东西，对了，点呢，比每个概念了没把当讲到，不了做个早一点呢，对面个错乱用我，得到，刚个当错乱，没得刚个全部用我得到，得个推。다기 밍 나람도 적징 대다기 밍 전바당 샘라 전바당 막내 죄배 서로와 미대와 탐제당 동el 탐제 진다 샘기 서로와 탐제당 류기 동el 탐제 준체버의 줄지 깨와 대양 Then Tamar Georgi, that we making a bola teba mena, then a give a Tamar Georgi. Chanchu guitar to give but to keep a nitober Georgi, Malam Tapo.
And his third great aspiration was special for women to pacify the suffering of women, which they alone have. So he says, when I become a Buddha in the future, by attaining the perfect, complete, and unsurpassed enlightenment, I can say, in this world of the great thousands of threefold thousands, all women who are going through suffering, such as painful experience of giving birth to a child, and so on, by my power, by having proclaimed my name in their ears, or by having my name in their mind, by remembering my name and by reciting my name, may their suffering disintegrate and cease. May they be free from difficulties. May they be free from denigration. May that life be the last one, and until they reach enlightenment, may their status in society be equal to that of man.
Di malam chenpo shiba ni gangi tse da maon be duna la na me ba yang da bara zogbe changjo ngon bara zogbara sang je ba dena sem jen gang da 갱에 발라드네 치워당 되는 신 미당 미마인기 저당 근비 네베 다 전전라서 미마인라서 근비 네베 제바당 펜슨 파마당 싱모당 저셰당 예두 냥인 용신 다디 냥인데 가시엘라네 다낭 미튼비기 되네 건소 동엘당 가시네 툼바당 참바여바데도네 델메페베기 동엘 다 된대게 용연들이 예두 냥엔 용신 동엘당 냥엔게 송어 르라소바 대다 다기 투 다기 밍 나람도 적징 대다기 나람도 다기 밍 적바당 카텐도 템베 장축기 다라 투기 버도 치워당 저당 금민네 바탐제 럽도 시월 줄지 냥엔당 동엘당 동엘 탐제당 절와 줄지 제답어.
His fourth great aspiration prayer was that he said, when I become a Buddha in the future, by attaining the perfect, complete, and unsurpassed enlightenment, those beings whose bodies are pierced by the pain of suffering of death, enemy could be human enemy or non-human enemy and so forth, and solitude. It's just a solitude in sutra, which means the suffering of wild animals, and by the suffering of relatives such as parents, sister, and friend. which means in the household, sometimes when you have a very good relation with your parents or your relatives, then you have problem when you get separated from them. Sometimes when you have a very bad relation with them, then you have problem when you are living with them, and so forth. It includes all kind of problem that can be in a family life. And friend is also and friend in between friend also. When you have a good friend, and then it is very difficult for you when you have to get away from that friend. When you have a bad friend, and it is difficult for you to be with him for a long time, and so forth. So, by my power, by having proclaimed my name in their ears, or by remembering my name, and by reciting my name, until they reach enlightenment, may all harms of death, enemy, and solitude be totally pacified. May they be separated from the suffering and pains.
Tene da di dang gumbi ne ba dang da gangzo la so ba di zu yang tene da ngarang so la tene ge kangel me di tene gangzo melam da ba di zo yang chung chung do bo ti da shi da gangzo nyanga chenbo me ba do bo ji thong ge yo re 이나양 되네 직등이 감 탐제도 알아서 저거 요 말에 직등이 감 라라라 되네 저희 네바 삼기 메셔봐 직등이 감 라라나 근백이 네바 된데게 삼기 메셔봐 요 말에 되네 될라 되네 강소 말람 게 제바데 게첨보다 팬도 첨보다 샘진 박도 메바라 다 강소디
So for those of us, or for those of you who have never experienced any problem with enemies or being in solitude and so forth, this prayer might seem to be ridiculous or no much reason, but that's not the case, because there are so many different worlds and so many different places in the world and so forth, and then many of them have lots of problem with the enemies being robbed or being taken away everything, your belonging and so forth, and also being alone in the solitude and being harmed by the wild animal and so forth. Therefore, these Buddhas make aspiration prayer for thinking all those different kind of sentient beings. So even we don't have particularly for ourselves this problem, but still it makes lots of sense to us.
대만람 제목가 봐네 강기세
저 조선은 그발에 들도 그 쳐서 그발에 들도다 네 아니 양 더 거래라 네 당 시바차 제가 다 시장 들어 맞어 에리라 대신 나가 매 받더라 대신 시바도 대신 살살라 뭐 시바 거는 대신 살살 시바 살살 살살라서 Okay, so out of his 8 great aspirations, we have finished 4 of them so far, and time is up because we also have to practice Sakya Nedolma. Now we are going to do the Sakya Nedolma practice. Ahoy ma nam kha da nyam be sem je tham je lama sangye rinpo je lo jab so je wo sangye je da ge de nam la jab so je lama ye da kha do so la jab so je wo ran se dong se che ge ko lo jab so je wo ya ma nam kha da nyam be sem je tham je lama sangye rinpo je la jab so je sangye je da ge de nam la jab so je lama ye da kha do zo la jab so je ran sem dong sa je ge ko la jab so je wo ma ya nam kha da nyam be sem je tham je lama sangye rinpo che lai kya san che sangye che dan gen de nam lai kya san che lama ye dam khan de so lai kya san che rang sen dong sai che ge go lai kya san che man be ma ho man be ma Oman be moman 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 be Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman 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 be Oman be moman 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 be Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman 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 Oman be moman be moman be moman be moman be moman be Oman be me o le da lo boro ke le yo wa yi den da ne da yo yo bu se wa yo so sem je ye me de be ne Jidem kham soy joya varaya mai gyurai ji Chedarai shemen tebe se jai jim Keje la le se jai se be Soro ne ye doya Our regular dedication prayer. Hoi sonam deye tamje sekpai nye tolne nye be dana pamse ne gekaya naje balaya chobai sebe zole drowarai yo jambal pawe shidrai kembaya kundai sangboy teyai teyen tedai kwenyen jesoya dalol gewayen tedai tamje rabdoi mo sangye kusum nyebe chelaya chenye megyure debe chelaya gende meje debe chelaya chetaya the Trashi prayer. Hoi dui shi le jai jame tele ba karamaya ba de tembe nyembo ende chodara gwen jai chabje yeme che tau ba rampe pelve trai shi jo.
Good night.
Good night.